Penta-Hyjinx on page 17 uses phrases primarily based on the pentatonic scales that go with each chord change. A pentatonic scale is a scale of 5 notes, and they are derived from their major scale counterparts. Let me start by playing a G major scale. There isn't a tab in the book, so follow my fingers and strings as best you can. We're starting on a G note on 3rd string, 5th fret. Ring finger playing that note, or finger number 3. Note number 2 is the open A string, 2nd string. Then B is at 2nd string, 2nd fret. C right next door at 2nd string, 3rd fret. Notice the fingers. And then D, 3rd finger on the 2nd string, 5th fret. Let me play those first 5 notes first of all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, continuing up, we have open E or first, F sharp for a G scale, which is 1st string, 2nd fret, and then high G at 1st string, 3rd fret. Let me go up it again from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll reverse direction now. High G, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 7 notes of the G major scale, and we have to reduce it to a 5-note pentatonic scale. We play the first 3 notes as is, the G, open A, B, but we're not going to go to C. We're going to skip up to D, 3rd finger at the 5th fret of the 2nd string. A lot of frets and strings, isn't it? And then we continue up to the 1st string open, but we're not going to play the F sharp. We're going to go directly to the octave higher G. Now I'll count the 5 notes that we're doing by leaving out those 2 notes, the 4th note of the scale C and the 7th note of the scale F sharp. Here they come. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, octave higher G. As far as the note names, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. G, A, B, D, E, high G. The reverse of that, 1, 2, 3, 4. G, E, D, B, A, G. Now a C pentatonic scale is simply taking the pattern of the G and moving it 1 string towards you. So low C is with your ring finger or 3rd finger on 4th string, 5th fret. The pattern will look exactly the same, and the notes are as follows. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, open D, E, G, 3rd finger, open A, high C at A string, 3rd fret. And the reverse of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, A, G, low C. And now for a D pentatonic scale. It's a different finger pattern, so the two finger patterns we did will not help you as far as what the fingering is. So here's our D major scale, first of all. What you're going to have is quite easy to manipulate with your fretting hand. You have open D on the third string open, E, first finger, second fret, F sharp on third string, fourth fret, and then G on third string, fifth fret. Now the notes on the A string coming up will look exactly the same pattern as the notes you just played. Open A, B at second fret, C sharp at fourth fret, and D at fifth fret. So our D major scale sounds and looks like so. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. Reverse. High D, C sharp, B, A, G, F sharp, E, D. And now to turn our D major scale into a D pentatonic scale. We leave out note number 4 and note number 7. Or note-wise, their names are G and C sharp. We leave those out and we end up with a D pentatonic scale. I'll count it off and say the notes as I play them. Notice I won't be going to third finger on the third string, and I'll be skipping from F sharp up to open A. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, E, F sharp, skip up to open A, B, high D, so we skip the C sharp. If we want to continue that scale further, we go to open E, F sharp, skip up to high A. So that gives us a lot of wiggle room to get a lot of licks out of that D pentatonic scale. I'll play it the same way, but I will reverse direction this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse. So you'll be hearing fragments and bits of those pentatonic scales based on the chord marked in a particular measure for Penta-Hyjinx. Now the B section of Penta-Hyjinx, which starts at measure 17, takes you into the key of E minor. There is actually less pentatonic action going on here and mostly just licks that follow those chords. One that you'll find that has been used in the previous piece in E minor, one page ago, is the B7 arpeggio. There's a good example of that in measure 20, or the final measure on that line, starting with measure 17, if you're having trouble counting these measures. So measure 20 is a B7 arpeggio. A little different than how it appeared in piece in E minor, but the notes are intact. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Metronome is at 100. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.